Hi everyone, it's Kay from the Paper Shed UK. I'm here today to do a collaboration for Junk Journal Ideas and Inspirations Facebook group. This is my first collaboration and I feel very honoured to be taking part. Justin is from House of Mahalo, Mandy is from SunflowersandDors, and the collaboration is #InterestingJuly. As I say, it's my first one, so you might have to bear with me with a few things. But anyway, I'm going to just have a go and get on with it. I've decided to bring you today a tri-fold 5-pocket page attacher. I tend to do these with a lot of ephemera that I have left over from digital kits. I tend to store them in pockets, and then they get far too big with different things, and I just have to sometimes do a little bit of this really. So first of all, I'll just show you what I mean. I start with an A4 sheet. This is probably the easiest one. I do different versions of this, but this is probably the easiest one to bring to you. So it's an A4 sheet, it's left at the length that it is, and you cut it down to 7. And that gives you this and this. So what we do is this attaches to a page in your journal. I'll just show you what I mean. So you get a page, you attach that, you can either glue it fully, and that then becomes your side page. You can open it up, there's your journaling. This is a little attached pocket, and you turn it over, and then this is your bookmark. On this particular one anyway, it's your bookmark, and you can either make this into a side pocket, or as I say, you can glue it down. Now you can turn these round and work them the other way, but you just have to make them up in a different way. So this would be your front. Sorry about that. So this would be your front. So you would put that one on there. This is a pocket with a collage page, some journaling space here. This would then become a pocket, or you could just attach it fully to the page. It's entirely up to you. You'd open it up. I've got a pocket here which I've made with a vellum envelope and some more features in there. That just flips under there to hold it and embellish there. And then, sorry, yeah, that's your other back of that. And then the inside opens up that way. And you've got an extra pocket in here. That gives you your 5 pockets. And you've got shed loads of journaling space there. So that's cool. So we're going to get on with it and show you how to do that now. I'll just move these out of the way. So as I say, we start off with an A4 piece of card. Let me just move all these out of the way because I have no idea what I'm going to do. I don't want to lose any. And what I tend to do before I cut it, because it just saves me getting out my bigger trimmer, I literally just score at 4 1/4 and 8 1/2. That's literally all you need to do. And then you fold it whichever way you want to do it. Those edges down on both sides. And then I just want to cut that down to approximately 7. Which is about there. And there you have the start of your page. So then you decide which side of this you want sticking, whether you want to stick it at all or whether you want to decorate it all. It's literally up to you. Because if you want this to be your front page, then you have to stick this piece. If you want that to be your front page, you have to stick that piece. So it's better to find that out now. So I'm going to use this as my front. So this is my sticker page. So I'm literally just going to do that with it. Just to remind me that I don't need to decorate that. And that's the bit that turns over. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to find pieces that will fit. I know I've got some here somewhere. Here we go. Right. I quite like the look of that though. That's quite nice, isn't it? Quite like that. Okay. So yeah, no measuring. That's the best part about journaling really, is the fact that you just literally don't need to measure anything if you don't want to. So I've decided that that's going to be my front page. Okay, and now the other page is this. So this is the back page, and I've got another one of these actually. Oh, it's got to have some summit on it because I've got to cut it down slightly. So I think I'll do it to about there and just have that little bit off. You will have to trim that top. So I just put my full pages on first. And where did I sound there? That one. And then if you just turn it around, you know that the page is 7. So just slightly in from there. That's fine. See if that now fits. Perfect. So now I'm gonna I'm just doing walnut stain.
Okay, and we'll just do that one as well. Okay. Just glue these in.
There you go. So you've got your front cover there, which I like to just make a design for. Let's see what we have here. She's very pretty, and the fact that it's lined paper, so that's actually quite pretty. I've got some of this material here. Don't know if that'll go on somewhere. Don't like that. Oh. This one's a bit too big, so I think we'll leave that one. Quite like that though. I just don't like the fact that that's quite nice. We could use this then. Okay, so we could do with a bit of, I thought this was pink. It actually looks mauve. Anyway, oh, I don't know now because of that pink on there. Don't like that. Might have to look for some. Let me pause it. Okay, I'm back. So I found a little bit of pink that I think is quite nice. I know the roses are a little darker, but I quite like those. I quite like that. So my thought is to do it this way. Just fray that as best as you can. I've got a piece of white lace here, which I quite like on there. This needs fraying a bit. Okay, so we could put a piece of lace down first with that across it and that across it, liking that. So yeah, we'll go with that. Don't think I need that extra piece there, so we'll go and stick those down. Okay, so there's your first page done, really. You can elaborate more once you know which project it's going into. So we know that's going to be our journaling spots there. So you can either leave it blank until you know which project you want to use it for, or you can do it as journaling pieces. Now this one's having a pocket or a tuck spot, although I did say it was a pocket, so perhaps we should put a pocket on. Let's have a look at what we have. That doesn't go, this will go nicely. Want it there because it's writing. Not sure I like the colour of that. It's the same as what's on the front. Oh, that's surprisingly, that fits like that. So I'm going to just edge that. And just see how big I need this pocket. I don't want it too big. So I'm going to take it off about there. Ink that bit up. And then we could literally just glue that down. Yeah. I'm not going to put a notch in it because the corners are rounded. So yeah, just get that flat on there. Make sure that that'll still turn over. Yeah. Okay, so that was a quick pocket. We've already got some journal cards there which just need to be, this one's quite pretty. It's got a bike on it, so I'm thinking, what am I thinking? Don't know what I'm thinking. Right, I'm back. I've just put my pocket onto there. So So that's my front and this is my back. I just want some tags, I think, to go in there. Maybe that one and this one. That one could probably do with a bit of ribbon in it. Let's get a bit of this. There we go. And then we could do with embellishing this pocket. So what shall we do? That's quite pretty. Yeah, like that. So I'll just cut that off. I just need to edge this ribbon because it's straight, okay? There we go. Just going to edge it. There we go. So yeah, I'll stick that on. I think I'll be better off doing it like this. Right the way across. Like so. And then we've got some bits of lace. I wonder if that blue would be nice. No, I'm not keen. What about too big? Got some nice little ones here. Let's have a look at that. That's quite pretty. Or I've got this little one here. No, I'll go with this one because it's a little different. I think that's the front. To try for a minute. Let's find a little something to embellish. I'm not overly keen on hearts. What other bits have we got? Nope. What about this? Quite like that. It's too big. Okay, I quite like that. I think that's enough. You can always over embellish a bit later on when you know where it fits within your project. So I think for now we'll just go with that. That's the right way up. I never know which way these flowers are meant to go. Don't like that one anyway. Yeah. That's quite pretty. We have gone over the edge with that, so I'm just going to trim that off. There we go. Yeah, I like that. So that's our one pocket so far. We're going to put a pocket on here. So we're going to cover that. And I think I've decided on this. Yeah. Doesn't really go, does it, that? What else have I got? I don't like that paper with that. It needs something plain, doesn't it? Shall I see if I've got some pink paper somewhere? And I know I have. It's whether it's the right sort of pink. Right, I've got two pieces. I've got a piece, that colour. This one, I think. I'll go with that. I like to keep them a bit neutral, purely because it'll fit in more projects if you keep it neutral when you do it. That's all I need for that. Just see what that looks like. Yeah, I think that is the right pink. So yeah, I'll just ink that up. Got a right way and a wrong way. I think it has. I think it's that way. There we go. Now we're just going to need to make a pocket, which I think this one will fit nicely now. Don't like that one being rounded on the bottom though. What about making the pocket out of what I was going to use. That might be quite nice. It's about the right size as well, so I'll just take that off there. And I'll just redo that. I'm going to notch the top of that one because there's no other dimension to it. So I'm just eyeballing the middle and just doing a very tiny snip. That's a bit too tiny. A bit wider. There we go. So I'll hold that there. And that's going to hold bookmark, which needs cutting down to about there. So I'm going to put a hole in it.
And this time I'm actually going to cut, I want you to, I'm going to actually cut a, I think these are too big. Let's just try it with that. And then see if I can finish it with the it's the only size I've got, unfortunately. So I'll just see if I can ruin it here. Put it upside down. That worked. So we want a piece of, should we put a piece of this in? Yeah, I think we will actually. I like it when the hole's really big, you can't get it. There you go. I got it. It wasn't that hard. Oh no, I don't want it for that, do I? I wanted it for
something else. Right, I'll finish that in a second. So there's our second pocket. So we're just going to ink our library card. There. That's nice. But what we need first is we need to put something over that. So we're going to put
a piece of this on both of these. I don't think it has any of that yet now, so I'll just come over to there just a second. I'll just mark these up. That's how you want those cutted. And then at the bottom, you want it cutted out there. At first, try again. Just want to smidge off that way. Maybe if I stop trying to rush. That's caused that to be off. Okay, let's see if that's any better. If not, we'll cut a fresh piece. That's fine. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut a new piece. That piece can go there. And then that piece can go there. This time where it's actually straight at the bottom. Let's hope that's a bit better. Okay, yeah, they're fine. So, just edge them. Again. I should put it going on this side, so I've just changed sides because you have a pocket going on that side. See what this one looks like. Let's just take that side. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut that. That'll just another head out of me. Trying to get it slightly off. Okay, hang on. That's really better.
Right, so we're going to put this on to make a pocket. I think what we'll do is I'm just going to stick a piece of lace across there. Just because I don't like this bit at the bottom. That's away. That's the front. I don't mind it sticking out the bottom. I haven't got any of that pink ribbon left, otherwise I could have used the pink ribbon. But yeah, we'll just trim that edge off there. That's all the bits done. And then what we're going to do is, sorry, I did the blue one differently. I'm going to put something on the top of there now. No. one of those, and that's going to stick in the top with some lace in. A bit of lace to go in. That's going to go in the top there. So we want something quite pretty at the bottom here. I really want to get that bicycle in somehow, and I think this time we'll be able to work with that. So we need it to be about here, and we need that, just go up, we need that to be there. Let me just cut that out. And cut that out. Where's my top bit? Not very big because it's just your... Can it be a little bit bigger? Let's try that size. Just get a rubber to rub that mark out. Okay. I need that, and it's obviously a big one on the large side. So we'll ink around it. I'm going to notch this as well. Again, I just want a tiny one, literally like that, only because it doesn't need a lot, and I want that to go over there like that. So we're gonna so we're just gonna do the 3 sides as usual for a pocket. And then we're gonna go over the lace and put that on the front of there. But we do need some pink on this page, so I think I'm going to put another flower. Oh, I don't want to cover that bike up though. What can we do? I don't do hearts at all. I just can't see how they fit in with anything. This would be nice, although I haven't used this yet, but that'd be nice on there. I think it's going to have to be that. I've got some leaves somewhere. I've got these ones, but it doesn't really go with that. And I don't really think these do, but they're the smallest I've got. So you just want something like that. But then we've got to put a card in there as well. That's too big. We can make a card out of that. Maybe just cut that a little bit shorter. I like this bee as well. Thinking maybe we could have the bee somewhere up there. Do we need 2 of these though, with those leaves? Yeah, quite like that. Let's just make another tag to go in there. So I just need that just to be a tad shorter. yeah, it can go in that way. So we're just gonna add that round the corners on a medium.
Put a little bit of a post mark at the top there. There you go. It would have been better if that was pink, don't you think? I think I've got something pink. It's not pink enough though. Yeah, I've got this one now. We could make that actually. Let's make that into one instead. So we make that slightly thinner. Slightly thinner. And square the top off. Because we just want a journal card. There's our medium pink. No, they're large. Okay, so we'll have to do large ones. Doesn't do that good enough. Okay, that's better. That's a little bit better. They're better than me. I don't know about them. Although, maybe that way round. That grows on me. Okay, so what we've got left? Not a lot now. So let's just, I don't know that one. Oh dear, Alexa's joining in. Do this one. They're just stickers, so I can't distress those. Distress ink those. Yeah, like that. Let's see if we can get those off. Sometimes these come off easy, sometimes they don't. Just bear with me. There we go. Okay, let's get you in, Miss Butterfly. Serves me right. And then we're going to have yeah, quite like that. So we're going to pop that one in there first. Maybe, I don't know which is the right way up. Maybe that way. So we're going to put you there first. And the leaves are going to get printed. Not sure about the bumblebee, so I'm going to leave him off. Although it is something there, isn't it? Let me just pop it on, it won't hurt. There we go.
So now we've got, what have we got then? So we've got our fronts, we've got our journal spots and our 1, 2, 3 pocket one in there. And we've got this pocket here, and that's where it inserts into the page. So this is how okay, just bear with me just a sec while I tidy up. Oh, and the other thing I want to do is I want to get that thing done. They can go back into my little box there. That now can get put away. That can go in there. These have to go over here. Okay, so I think we're done. I'm just going to give you a few ideas. I've had a little tidy up so that I can go through a few things with you first. This is obviously the one that we did today. So this is the front. This is the material rose, just cut out of some material. You've got your journaling spots in the middle. This has got 3 little pockets on with some tags in. A little bit of decoration with the extra ephemera. And this is a bookmark and a little pocket. And this is the page that gets attached. Or at a later date, you can always do that and then put this in the middle of a journal like that. So that would become your middle. Or I suppose you could turn it round and that would become your middle. It all depends on how you want to work it, but they are very versatile because there's nothing for you to alter. So this again is the front. This one opens the other way. And I'll just show you how they work on a journal. So we've got a little notebook journal here. You can have them in the middle, like I said. So that would be your sit in your middle one there. And you would just have that as your side, that as the other side, and this would flip out, so you would decorate this side or put journaling spot there. And they're very handy to have lying around, really. As a page, we'll just get a page here. So you've got a page there. This one would sit there. So that would be what your page looks like when you open your book. This would flip out and give you these pockets. This one would flip out and give you your journaling space. And then this would give you your thing. What do we call them? Bookmarks. So, yeah, and then this could either be a pocket or you could literally tie that down, you know, glue that hole. So that's the first. That's the second way of using it. Then if you did it the other way around, when you come to decorate, so that this is your front, the smaller pocket is your front, smaller flap, should I say, that then goes there to make your pocket, or as I say, you can use it as a whole piece that you've actually tied down, glued down. And then you'd open it that way for your journaling spots, and you've got a pocket here, and then here you have a pocket here. You've got an envelope, vellum envelope there, and then that would open too to reveal this journaling spot here. So that's the other way to do that. So that is your front on that version, and then this is the same as the one that we've done today. So that goes glued down to make a pocket. So this could be a pocket. This is your little bookmark, and this is your front. It would flip open to reveal your 3 pocket there. It then would open this way to provide all your journaling spaces on there. This is a little added flip out there with a couple of tags in. So there's your trifold 5 pocket page attaches. Okay, so here's a different version again. This one is a double, it is 2 A4 sheets. One A4 sheet is 7 by 8.5. Your second piece is 7 by 9.5. Okay, so what happens with this is you create an M or a W, depending on which way you've got it up, and then you pick which one you're going to attach to your journal page. So I've picked this as my front, and that's going to be how I'm going to attach it on. Okay, so that then opens like this to reveal a journaling space. There's a pocket here, and there's a postcard pocket there because of how big your tag is. Okay, so postcard sizes fit in there. Got a couple there. You can add to these as well. You've got a little pocket here on the front. I tend to leave the front as just a decorative space, and then this one is the same. It's got a pocket there, it's got a pocket there, and it's got this little tag decoration on that side, and then you open it up and you've got a flip out that way. This has got pockets in. That's an envelope which has got a pocket, and this has got a little double envelope there, double tuck spot there. That's just a little cluster embellishment that I had. This has got a pocket on with a tiny tag in, only because I made this part too big. But this is one of Mandy's ideas. So this is just a plain piece of journaling paper, and then you just make a little band that you stick in all together. I had trouble with this the other day trying to get it back in. And that sits in there like that. And then when you, sorry, let me just put that back on the page. And then when you close it, you've got another final pocket there, decorative space with a lot of postcards and a little envelope in. So they're quite versatile with how you can use them. There's another one that I've done which is a little different. This is a harder one to work out, but I've got a flip up here, and then this opens this way for journaling spots. This is a complete journal spot, and then this part gets stuck down. This is a tag belly band, and then you've got a corner piece that just fits those in there, so you can get some quite big pieces in that one. So this then fits onto your page like so. So this would be the first page that you see, and you would flip it out to that. Then you have this piece, which is your flip up and your flip open. Now there is another one, hang on, that just goes there. Sorry, yeah, this is your flip, but then that opens to a journal spot there. And you can do this the opposite way as well, so that if you'd have wanted that to be your front, you would have done it the other way around. So that would have gone onto there. So you always have to pick which one and the way that you want it open before you do it. So this is now a flip down, but it would be a flip up because everything's upside down. So yeah, so they're quite good ideas. It's just a case of playing with papers and checking things out and seeing if they work and see what you can work with. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that anyway, guys. It's been a great project. I'm sorry that I probably have been a little silent through it when I'm working. I haven't got to grips with the way that it all works at the moment, talking along whilst thinking of what I'm doing. So I'm sure I'll get there like everyone else has. So as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.